Ready? Good to go? Yeah. All right, it's 7 o'clock. We'll call the meeting to order. Any approvals, additions, or deletions of the agenda?
Yeah, we need to add on, the Parks and Recreation.
All right. We'll add that as G. Anything else? No? All right. So everybody had the opportunity to look at claims. Yeah. Can I get a motion on claims?
I'll make a motion to accept them. I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Has everybody had an opportunity to look at minutes from July 20th?
Yeah.
Can I get a motion on those?
I'll make a motion. I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Has everybody had the opportunity to look at disconnects and extensions?
I think we have some.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll make a motion to accept that.
Is anyone here for disconnects? Okay. What's that? Did you say you were for disconnects?
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't pay it next Friday.
What was the name?
It's Sarah Palmer.
What was your plan?
I can pay Friday if you want to get.
Do you want them to just come in tomorrow if they can? Or
Or with you guys here and
Yeah.
giving them confirmation, I can just put that in minutes.
you said Friday, right? Anyone else? Okay. Can I get a motion on disconnects and the extensions, the two that we've,
I'll make a motion. I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
You guys are good. If you don't need any, just Tina will make sure it's in the minutes and you guys are good to go with that, okay? Yeah, absolutely. Department reports, clerk?
So on the agenda, I've got an inactive utility accounts letter with the meter replacements. In the billing, we had some accounts that had fallen off or were no longer active, and as they are replacing meters, we're getting confirmation since they're out there where these are located. And Ingrid just suggested that we needed to give them notice before billing them because everybody's billed if they have a meter. So I sent that out to her. She did state that to add on about the disconnect notice, and I did that, and just getting you guys' approval to start sending those out as we get them. Surplus items. There was a request for the fire hydrants to go to the fire department. Those still have to be treated as surplus items. And I haven't asked Ingrid, I can, but possibly maybe putting them on the site for 30 days and
Yeah.
then whatever doesn't sell could go to the volunteers at that time if there's no conflict on that.
Yeah.
So that could be a possible resolution. I just don't know if that would be okay or not.
Sure.
Ladder testing quotes, we've only received one. Currently, I know there is a second company that's been going back and forth with emails. But based on that first quote, I'm thinking if you guys want to approve the lesser of the two, there is enough funds with this transfer resolution that'll cover that cost or less. So if you guys want to approve like that, that way he's not having to wait for the second meeting. SRF disbursement 38, typical disbursement for Commonwealth. All the numbers calculate that correctly. Transfer resolutions that I have with Jordan leaving and adding on Dustin, we had to really maneuver some things around, and then also wanting that additional employee. I took that into factor as well. So those transfer resolutions, a lot of that's for that. Also, I inquired about exactly how many hydrants are in this project, how many new ones we would have. We had 72, and that's what we were paying for. We're going to be up to 93. So there was a shortage of what was budgeted this year to pay for the hydrant rental fee or hydrant fee. It changed our budget was 52,920, and it's going to increase it to 68,355. So the transfers in there to accommodate for that. And then that was the main part of my stuff. Public works items that Phil had mentioned. The sewer's not discharging, so he's going to get with Matt tomorrow to see if it needs to be jetted. He was working on the backhoe with that thermostat, thinking he was going to be able to change that himself,
Yep.
but there was a bolt or something that stripped. And so he said he's going to have to get RPM to come out because he doesn't have the tools if it strips and loses the bolt. RPM did send us their invoice for what they did do for servicing. I believe it was just the oil change that's in your packet. And that is not in the claims, but since they sent it, I was going to request to go ahead and be able to get them paid for that portion. And then the VFD that got hit with the power surge, still been going back and forth with the insurance company on that. Finally got Peerless to send in the invoice for that and the quote for the surge protection. And the insurance adjuster is questioning both because they said our policy is like kind quality, and they said these are upgrades. So I am having email communication back and forth with Peerless and them and Peerless stated that while yes, the VFD is an upgrade, it's actually less expensive than the model with lesser horsepower. So I sent that to the adjuster and hoping that we'll be able to get that claim done through because that's pretty pricey. And then the surge protector, I'll have to see as well on that one. It's on back order. I think that's like something crazy, 6 to 9 weeks or something.
That's 90 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, 90 days.
Yeah, so okay. And then yeah, that's all I have.
And both of these you said were insurance then? Yes.
Hoping, yes, minus the $5,000 deductible.
Thank you.
You good for compression?
That's when I remember that.
They're in the process.
So with the compressor, I did not have that listed. The one that was quoted and you guys approved is too large to fit through the doorway. So they are looking at getting a smaller one to fit, but that will still work for that, yes.
That takes care of Public Works as well. Aaron? Preston?
So in the spring, remember we did that sweep with the vehicles?
Yep.
Like ordinance violations. We got like 25 vehicles tagged. All 25 were taken care of, whether they were plated, moved into garages, or towed away. Yesterday, when I was doing the mowing list, I noticed that some more vehicles have popped up in town that's kind of unplated or junk. So this week, I am going to focus on the mow list and the vehicles again. And then in terms of like yards and junk, Ingrid has received that top 10 list that she was talking about. So I think between this week and next week, we're going to be hitting the ordinances again. So it's just a never ending.
Top 10 list?
Do what?
You did send the top 10 list.
Yes. She wanted me to email it to her. So I did that the other day. So it's just kind of a never ending cycle, but I think we're going to hit it hard again over the next 2 weeks. So
What do you think about putting out some about out Facebook for that? Did you see what Mike put out?
I did see that. Yeah, we can certainly make a post.
That's a good idea.
So,
Keep them motivated.
so yeah, I just letting you guys know that Ingrid's on the junkie properties, and then I made the mow list yesterday. I'm going to do the warnings this week, and then I noticed all the vehicles kind of pop back up, so we're going to take care of that this week as well. So.
Cool. Anything else?
I think that's all I got for you guys, unless you guys have anything for me.
You able to get to A-Ride?
Yeah, I can
Sweet.
see there at the
Good deal.
2-day course.
Awesome. Good deal. All right. You guys have anything for Aaron? I do not have anything for the fire department at the moment. Their internet got buried finally since the cable got cut during the install of the new fire hydrant. So short of that, I'll get info on them tomorrow. Moving on to business guests. Emily?
All right, so I am here tonight for the EDA reimbursement number 5. And this is focusing on Atlas number 11. This has already been paid by the county. And this is reflecting the EDA reimbursement. It's a smaller reimbursement as we're kind of coming down to kind of that maximum reimbursement amount that we can get. So it is reflecting $13,374.88 that you guys will be getting on EDA, and then that money will go back into the county pool. We are working through, so Tina, you'll be seeing probably tomorrow, the payment process for 12 between the county, and then we'll start coming back through. Since 13 is still working through something. So I've got that for your signature tonight, and I'll get that sent out. And I just wanted to kind of bring you guys some information on some upcoming workshops and stuff that are going on. We are completing, or we have completed, our region-wide Safe Streets for All plan. It's our region-wide safety action plan that looks at the transportation network and how to ultimately eliminate traffic fatalities with a goal of 2047, eliminating all fatalities across the region. So we are now working with our consulting team and coming into the counties to basically present action items that we'll be able to start rolling out and hopefully matching with some upcoming funding pools. So I brought that schedule for you because we're going to be in Benton County on Tuesday, August 11th. And so I'll leave that here with you, and that'll be, I can't remember, I think it's at the courthouse. At the annex, okay. I was like, I don't recognize the address. So one of my staff members put this together for us. And then also, if you guys haven't been invited, you're invited to the Keurig celebration event, which is the ag strategy. So it's the Kankakee Iroquois Region Ag Accelerator that we are affiliated and partner with. So that is coming up if you want to become more aware of what's going on within that. This would be a great night. I know Letitia can probably give you more information.
John, the best people that night, so Ben County, so like his name, Ben County, by show.
Right. So this has the QR code that you can register, and it's free right now. So hop in. So I'll give those to you guys.
Thank you.
So there's the full breakdown of the counties, and then there's that. And I will give this to you for when it is time. You will sign both packets at the pink. So it's already signed by Riley.
Thank you, guys. Anything else? Did you have anything? Just come to see our faces. We appreciate you. Any public comment? No? All right. Moving on to old business, the inactive utilities account letter that Tina spoke about earlier. You guys have an opportunity to look at that.
Mhm.
Any issues or changes that you guys can see? Can I get a motion on that letter?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And the RPM invoice W1577 for the oil change on the backhoe. Can I get a motion?
Well, can you get a volunteer to do it?
I could probably stop over. I've got-
You can do that. I didn't have to pay RPM to come back all the way out of there. Can we do
That's,
that?
that's not part of this though, right? Yeah.
No, yeah. He was gonna get a quote for that portion. He was just worried that if he starts messing with it and strips it and breaks it off or
Yeah.
something.
I can stop up there tomorrow.
Okay, no,
Can I get a motion on the oil change?
yeah, I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We go on to new business, surplus items. That would be the fire hydrants. Adding those to the surplus list.
I guess more, not so much emotion at the moment, but
Yeah.
just, do you want to add those two? And,
Yeah.
I think Bill said there's some other things that he was looking at that.
Uh-huh.
I know we were talking the old air compressor out there because
Mhm.
someone could rebuild that. And then there's a few more things around the shop.
Mhm.
Those items, the new items will still have to be posted in the event review though, correct?
So basically get another
Yes.
full
Yeah.
list together
Yeah.
to do that. Okay.
Is that something you guys want to do? Get the fire hydrant posted on there?
Yeah.
And then whatever obviously doesn't sell after 30 days, we can,
In the meantime, I'll check with Ingrid that there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with doing that.
ladder testing quotes. Can we get a motion to approve the lesser of the two? I know we're working on the second one currently. Once that comes in, that way we can get it rolling.
That's this one from just from industrial.
Industrial, yep.
I'll make a motion, to accept industrial.
Aye. Second.
The lesser of the two,
Yeah,
because we haven't gotten the second
Okay,
yet.
yeah, the lesser of the two.
Can you get a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
SRF disbursement 38.
It'll be in the blue folder,
No.
unless it's out.
You guys had a chance to look at that one?
Yeah.
Transfer resolution. So have you had a chance?
I have. Yeah. Mhm.
when you spoke to it.
No, that's just the common
That's
laundry
right here.
room. The EDA number 5 is over here. So that's the one.
Just the tab.
Just the
This.
Oh, just a little. I'll make a motion to accept the SRF disbursement.
Can I get a second?
I will second.
All in favor? And then moving on to EDA number 5. That's what you're looking at there, Cindy.
Mm-hmm. That's the one she spoke to. Yeah, that's it, yeah. I'll make a motion to accept EDA number 5. I'll second.
All in favor? These are the
Yeah.
resolutions.
Yeah. I'll make a motion to accept. I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is that A or B? We gotta do them separate.
For A, I make a motion to accept. I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion on B?
I'll make a motion on B. And I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Moving on to Parks and Rec, the gutter quotes. You haven't had a chance to look at this.
I'm just delivering for Dawn. Does
Okay.
anyone have to take care of it, or you guys take care of it, or?
Dawn's asking if the town could take care of it. I know you don't have a budget for it, but you want to present it.
And I also, for Parks and Rec, the shelter at Rommel, having that roof painted, that I believe it's on our property, obviously, it's in our park. But the shelter was built by the Lions, and they would go 50-50 with us to have the roof painted on that building, if that was something that we could consider.
Yeah.
And they were hoping for by Dan Patch, which I realize that's like only 5 weeks away, so that may be optimistic, but,
Yeah, idea who would do it?
well,
We're
they
gonna need
suggested that,
quote.
Dave Center, possibly that I just spoke with someone today, so I'm gonna see if he can give us a quote for that,
Perfect.
so we can keep it local.
Okay.
Somebody who's vested in us and also keep the money local.
Yeah.
So I'll get us a quote by next meeting. I
Perfect.
don't know that we can get it done by Dan Patch, but maybe we can say that we'll get it done, and they can look at what it's gonna cost. Yeah. And then that's for painting the roof at Rommel on the shelter.
Right.
And should we table this other, so she can see what?
The gutters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then do
We will-
those 2 things at the same time.
Gutters. Any around the table concerns? Comments? Anyone bring up?
No.
Cindy?
No.
Can I get a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn. And I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, guys.